My band just signed a $2 million record deal, and my best friend said, list me as co-writer on every song or I'll tell everyone you stole my lyrics. See, I knew Danny would pull something like this. For 3 years, he's been riding my coattails while contributing nothing. When I started writing songs at 19, he'd show up to sessions just to eat our pizza and claim he inspired the vibe. When we played our first paid gig, he demanded equal pay for managing our social media, which meant posting one blurry photo. When Rolling Stone mentioned us in an article, he told everyone he was our creative director. So when Atlantic called about the deal, I saw that hungry look in his eyes, the same one he got before taking credit for my guitar riff that went viral, before telling that podcaster he discovered me. That night after we announced the deal to our friend group, Danny cornered me in the parking lot. 50% writing credits, or I go public with screenshots of you stealing my ideas. He actually had fabricated text messages ready on his phone. The label will drop you faster than you can tune that guitar. He had no idea he was dealing with someone who'd learned to protect themselves. I spent that whole night transferring decoy files to the studio computer, rough demos, terrible takes, versions where I deliberately sang off-key. Same file names, same timestamps, same folder structure. The real masters? Already backed up on 3 separate encrypted drives, including one in my cousin's safe in Boston. The next morning, I acted defeated. Fine, I texted him. Come to the studio at noon and we'll add your name to the contracts. I made sure to mention loudly to the engineer that I was stepping out for coffee, leaving my laptop logged in accidentally. The bait was set. Sure enough, an hour later, Danny called me, barely containing his glee. Oops, he said. Looks like there was a technical issue at the studio. Your precious album got corrupted, deleted, completely gone. I could hear him typing in the background. Such a shame. No recordings, no record deal. Maybe next time you'll remember who your real friends are. The engineer texted me immediately after. Your friend just deleted everything from the main drive and the backup folder. Want me to call the cops? No need, I replied. He played himself. I met Danny at a cafe an hour later. He was sitting there with this satisfied smirk, spinning his car keys like he'd won. Devastating loss, he said as I sat down. But hey, if you apologize now and agree to my terms, maybe I can help you re-record everything. I've got such a good memory for my lyrics. I pulled out my phone and opened an email from Atlantic Records' legal team, making sure he could see the screen. Masters received and approved. First single releases Friday. The color drained from his face like water from a tub. Those files you deleted, I said calmly, were demos from 2 years ago. Scratch tracks. The stuff we recorded while learning Pro Tools. The real album has been with Atlantic's mastering team since Tuesday. You set me up? You set yourself up. I just gave you the opportunity to show everyone who you really are. I pulled up the studio's security footage on my phone, him at the computer, deliberately deleting files with this vindictive smile. The engineer already sent this to the label, by the way. They're adding it to the legal file in case you try anything else. Danny's hands started shaking. Jacob, wait. We can work this out. We're brothers, man. We started this journey together. No, I corrected. I started this journey. You just showed up for the free ride. You can't just cut me out. His voice was getting desperate. I've been there since day one. I deserve something. You're right, I said, standing up. You deserve exactly what you contributed. Nothing. As I walked away, he shouted after me, "You'll regret this. I know people. I'll ruin you." Danny still posts vague quotes about fake friends and stolen dreams on Instagram. The comments are turned off.